Our search for the windiest, deadliest roads continues. Black Spur is in the Dandenong Ranges. It runs from Healesville to Marysville. It's about an hour or so out of Melbourne. It's not a very long stretch of road. It's 35 minutes from Healesville to Marysville. In Marysville, where they had the Black Saturday bushfires, where so many lives were lost, unfortunately. And Healesville is a very popular tourist place, the Healesville Sanctuary, and so many things to do and see there. Yeah, it was pretty much just a nice cruise, really. I think it took me about 18 minutes to get from one end to the other of the windy part of it, anyway. And I think what makes it deadly is, although it did remind me that I had this footage because the motorist was killed on this road yesterday by a falling tree, of all things. We're having some high winds at the moment. It can be pretty dangerous with the gum trees. They can just snap off, a lot of them. But I think the deadliest thing about this road, and there is a lot of deaths up here, but they all involve speed and riding at night time. But the worst thing, we were so lucky. We did it midweek, about the middle of the day. We pretty much got it to ourselves. But I've been up here on the weekend, and there's a big pie shop in Healesville where all the motorcycle riders tend to congregate. And I'll tell you what, just about took me longer in line to get a pie and a coffee than it did to do the Black Spur. But you know, there was 20 or 30 bikes up there. One day I was up there, and it's the traffic. It's for some reason this stretch of road is the Black Spur. Everyone's going ride the Black Spur. If you've done the Black Spur yet, it's good because it connects with. There's a lot of other windy roads that are not famous at all that it connects with, and you can do big loops around the mountains, around the Dandenongs, and there's some great fun to be had up there. This is just one part of it, and this is on the main route heading north, so it gets a lot of traffic, and because it's the main arterial between Healesville and Marysville, it's a lot of work people coming backwards and forwards, so it's pretty busy in the mornings at the end of the day. But yeah, look, I would say with the traffic on the weekends, there's just so many tourists and weekend riders and whatnot that get up there, and they all meet up in Healesville and get together for their capolade chinos or whatever they're drinking, and then they go off and do the Spur, you know. But anyway, we enjoyed it. It's a short ride, and we picked a good time. We were on our way north. We were heading to Queensland, and we thought we'd wind up through the mountains instead of going up the highway. A bit more entertaining. I know, you see, I'm coming up behind a concrete truck here. The speed limit's 80 kilometres an hour, and this guy was honking. Oh, you weren't slowing down for the corners or nothing. It was pretty amazing. I don't know how people on motorbikes have trouble getting through here, because this guy in the concrete truck, he was getting through there, and he wasn't slowing down. And, yeah, there's not much passing room, and like I said, we were lucky to get a little bit of, you know, well, only the concrete truck was the only vehicle I come across going my way. The worst thing about it was the sun in your eyes as well. Like, it's just in and out, it was just hitting you. It was really hard to see. It was hard to see around the truck, get around it, because every time you looked, the sun just boom and hit you. But it was a little bit slippery in some of the dips on the corners. Yeah, great ride. But I think the best thing about it for me was it connects up with a lot of other rides in that area around the Dandenong. Some really nice windy roads. You can spend a couple of days up here for sure, just discovering them all. But this is the famous one, the Black Spur, the evil Black Spur. That was just a bit of a cruise, I thought. It was quite good. And this is, it was good. This is how we started off our day. We were heading to Queensland. We thought we'd go up through the mountains. But anyway, sit back and enjoy it. It's sped up 2 times speed just to make it a little bit shorter. Like I said, yeah, I think it took me about 18 minutes from when it started getting windy to where it stopped getting windy. If you like seeing these roads, subscribe to Chasing TC. If there's any roads that you'd like to see, drop us a message. We'll go find them. I'm always on the search for a good ride, and we do a lot of riding, so we're always out. So subscribe, consider drop us a message on the video if there's somewhere you'd like to see some footage of. In Victoria at least, because it's where we live. We do get around the country. We're heading off around Australia very shortly, and if there's anywhere in Victoria, we'll go and find it. We'll get you some footage of it. No worries, subscribe.